Bubble Busters!
My name is Helen. I'm currently working for my father's company. For some reason, people in the office call me by the nickname Cinderella.
Cinderella, can you make 100 copies of this document?
It's not like people are bossing me around. My father's company is small, and it has one big client called Travis Corporation. And I'm engaged to be married to Aaron, the heir of the company. We met at a business meeting and started dating soon after that. We've only been dating for 6 months, but he proposed to me last month.
Helen, will you marry me?
Yes! Aaron proposed to me at work, in front of everyone. I was so happy that Aaron was the romantic type that was not embarrassed to make grand gestures. I had no reason to say no to his proposal. But this was the beginning of my nightmare. I'm so nervous to meet your parents.
He'll be fine. My mommy is very nice.
Your mommy?
What?
Oh, it's nothing. Today was the day that I was meeting Aaron's parents for the first time. I was right to be nervous. They lived in a gorgeous place.
Mommy, I'm home.
Hello, Aaron. Lovely to have you home. Nice to meet you. I'm Helen, Aaron's fiancée. This was my first time meeting Aaron's mother. I wanted her to like me, but she wouldn't even look at me. I don't think she liked me. I could tell that she didn't approve of my engagement to Aaron. I didn't know what to do. Aaron?
What is it?
Never mind. Aaron didn't seem to know how his mother felt about him marrying me. Aaron, I don't want you to get married to Helen.
What? Why would you say such a thing?
She has no elegance. I don't like the color of her hair. I didn't think that Aaron's mother would blatantly show her disdain in front of Aaron and I. And she had no intention of changing her mind about us. I won't be able to marry Aaron if you are against our marriage. I'd like to work on getting your approval before going ahead with the wedding.
You don't have to do that, Helen.
Why?
Mommy, why can't you be happy for me?
Aaron.
Do you not love me? Why won't you approve of my marriage to Helen? Helen makes me happy.
I was put off by the way Aaron was talking to his mother. He was acting like a child. I'm usually one to keep promises. But I was about to make one of the most important decisions of my life. I wasn't sure if getting married to Aaron was the right choice for me. I kind of hoped that Aaron's mother would disapprove of our marriage once again. Okay, if she makes you happy, I can't say no. Oh no, I wasn't expecting her to give in so easily. I could tell that she couldn't say no to her son. I left Aaron's house feeling more anxious than I had before I came here. The wedding arrangements began. Helen, do you plan on having a traditional Japanese-style wedding? Actually, I plan on getting married in a chapel and wearing a wedding dress. But you're Japanese. You should wear a kimono. I am Japanese, but that doesn't mean that I can't wear a dress. I don't understand why you would get married at a chapel. I don't think that I would look good in a kimono. I don't think that you'll look good in a dress either. She's so hateful. Aaron's mother would purposely criticize any choice I made. So I decided to do everything her way. As she had requested, I changed my wedding dress to a Japanese kimono. I decided to wear a kimono, just like you suggested. Why? I changed my mind. I think a dress would be better. You won't look good in a kimono. She was so frustrating. She's going to say no to everything that I say. How annoying. She didn't care about the wedding. She just wanted to make things difficult for me. I was upset with what she was doing to me. So I decided to tell Aaron. Aaron, we can't get married if your mother is going to continue acting this way. Let's postpone the wedding.
Why would we do that?
Your mother hates me.
I don't think she does.
If you can't see the truth about your mother, then I can't marry you.
Don't say that!
I can't marry you like this.
Okay, I understand how you feel. I'll talk to my mother.
Aaron kept his word and had a talk with his mother. After Aaron spoke with his mother, she stopped tagging along to our meetings regarding the wedding preparation. I guess she listens to her precious son Aaron. A week before the wedding, Aaron and I registered our marriage at the city hall. On the day of the wedding, I was doing my hair and makeup. Our wedding venue was a guest house, and it was decorated beautifully for our wedding. Our wedding photographer took photos of me getting ready for the ceremony.
I'll be by your side the whole day taking photos of your wedding.
Yes, thank you. I look forward to the photos.
Please be yourself in front of the camera. No need to be nervous.
Okay. Aaron's mother then entered the room. You're early. Could I please have a minute alone with the bride?
I'm not done taking photos.
Please take the hint. I need to discuss a family matter with my daughter-in-law.
I see. Let me give you some privacy then.
I was now alone with Aaron's mother. A situation I like to avoid. What do you need to talk to me about? I'm sorry to have to say this, but you're a slut. A slut? Why would you say such a thing to me? You were flirting with the wedding photographer. I saw it, so don't try to deny it. I only greeted him like any other person would. You're lying. The photographer was flirting back, and he was having fun taking photos of you. No, he was only trying to capture the moment and take photos for our wedding album. This is how you fool all the men around you, including my son. I did no such thing. Stop making excuses. To my horror, Aaron's mother took out a razor and started to shave my hair off. What are you doing? Stop! This is how I pay you back for tricking my son. You don't need to marry Aaron. Go find yourself another man. My hair was a mess. Aaron's mother had shaved the back of my head. I panicked and ran out of the room. Wait, I'm not done doing your hair. You're crazy! I'm never going to approve of your marriage to Aaron. That doesn't give you the right to act like a monster! I was shocked when I saw my hair in the mirror. The back of my head was completely bald. Tears started rolling down my cheeks. Aaron came into the room and saw me crying.
Helen, are you alright? What happened to your hair?
Your mother did this to me. What's wrong with her?
She what?
It wasn't me. How can you say that?
Helen, are you sure that it was my mommy?
You're so clueless. I'm annoyed that you think that I'm the one lying.
Helen, you're being ridiculous. We're married now, and my mommy is family to you now.
I told you before that your mother detests me.
She doesn't. You're being paranoid.
I can't believe this. I didn't openly disapprove before, but if you're going to blame me, I'm not going to stay quiet.
Mommy, you promised not to say anything.
What are you two keeping from me?
Well, if we get married, I can take over your father's company, right?
What? Up until now, I was stupid enough to think that Aaron loved me, but it turns out that he only wanted to marry me for his personal gains. Because Aaron had told his mother that marrying me would be a win for his family. His mother had stayed quiet till today. But his mother didn't like me from the start. And she wanted to embarrass me on my wedding day. That's why she brought a razor and ruined my hair. What shocked me the most was that my own father had agreed to sell his company to Travis Corporation in exchange for me marrying Aaron. My father's company was small, but it was very profitable. And Travis Corporation was desperate to acquire my father's company. This is unbelievable.
In terms of looks, you're my type, so being married to you is not so bad for me.
I was in despair. Not only had Aaron betrayed me, but my own father. Both Aaron and his mother were laughing at me. I was fed up and tired. My mind wandered, and I could no longer hear their hideous laughs. I didn't know what to do. I walked towards the balcony in anguish. I had the urge to jump off the balcony. Do you intend on jumping off the balcony? Don't haunt us afterwards.
She won't do it. She doesn't have the guts.
I was prepared to end my life by jumping off the balcony. The door of the room suddenly opened.
Wait!
The wedding photographer ran towards me and stopped me from jumping. Alan?
What are you doing? Don't give up!
I began to cry again.
I overheard your conversation from the hallway and got worried. And what happened to your hair?
I told Alan about everything that had happened.
I knew it. You two were flirting with each other.
You two are despicable. You should be ashamed of yourselves.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Besides, this has nothing to do with you.
Wait.
Alan? Alan then checked the data in his camera.
Take a look at this.
The camera showed Aaron's mother shaving my hair off. Alan had left his camera in the room and recorded my conversation with Aaron's mother. He thought that he might be able to catch a beautiful moment between us. So the evidence was in his camera. I became hopeful. I won't forgive them. Troublebusters!
Are you still going to deny what you did to Helen?
What you did to me is a crime. I'm going to report the incident to the police. Wait, you can't do that.
You'll be charged with the evidence that I have on my camera.
You can't shave off someone's hair without their consent.
Seeing the footage, I can see why Helen is mad.
I'm going to divorce you.
Why?
Do you even need to ask why? Why would I choose to be family with such a terrible person?
Don't you care about what happens to your father's company?
My father betrayed me as well, so I don't care what happens to him or his company.
Helen, please, don't do this. Mommy, you need to help me fix this.
Aaron's mother was in a daze after we showed her the evidence in the camera. I called the police to report the incident. Instead of laughing like Aaron had, Alan was kind and assisted me in talking to the police. Aaron's mother was arrested, and it became a huge scandal. People gossiped about the fact that Aaron's mother had shaved my head because she didn't like me. Many people criticized Aaron's mother's actions. The stock price of Travis Corporation plummeted, and Aaron's family was shunned by their relatives. Because of this incident, I cut ties with my father, and my mother divorced him. I felt bad for my friends who came to my wedding, but we've put it behind us and talk about that day as if it were a funny story. My marriage ended up being a big failure, but I've decided to stay positive and move on. Troublebusters!